Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us. We don't know the time of the day you are watching this program. We are coming to you live from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. The program is The Conversation. And my name is Nelson Ekujimi, and I have with me in the studio Richard Adeyinka Emmanuel, the CEO, Data Home Research and Communications Limited. Richard, thank you for joining us on the conversation.
My pleasure.
Today. Yes,
good to be here.
Thank you very much. The Conversation, like we all know, is a topical issues program that look at happenings in Nigeria and the diaspora. And on The Conversation, we don't have a guest, neither do we have a host. We are both having a conversation. Top of the bill today, the Lagos State government has announced that she will start the enforcement of the ban on single-use plastics come July 1, 2025. If you remember, in 2024, in January, the Lagos State government announced the intention to ban the use of single-use plastic because of aquatic as well as environmental concerns. And it's a fact that the single-use plastics constitute more danger to the environment as well as aquatic life than anything else. And in most parts of the world, it has been banned. There's even a national policy that has banned it from the federal government. And just yesterday, I was watching TV and I saw the Ondo State government embark on sensitization of its citizens. I know even Ogun State, in fact, almost all the states in the federation.
Because of the danger it poses
and
to the
the Commissioner for Environment in Lagos, that's Mr. Tokunbo Wahab, while speaking to journalists, because there have been a lot of misinformation about this ban. He said, other items banned in the single-use plastics category are plastic straws, plastic cutlery, and all single-use carrier bags and nylons that have less than 40 micron thickness. To reinforce the state's commitment, WAB announced the establishment of the Plastic Waste Management Fund, a collaborative venture between the state government and producers. So for me, as a layman, when I heard the ban on plastic, single-use plastic, styrofoam, my thinking was that it is only the disposables. Not until I read it later and I heard that even straws
that we used to drink Coca-Cola
will also be affected, even cups. So for me, I agree absolutely that this ban is long overdue, is needed.
If you look at even our drainages, you will ask how they amass and they just block everywhere. They block drainages, they block. So they are difficult to control. So I really, give kudos. Although Lagos State has always been proactive out of other states, really. Leading by example. You can, especially in a state like Lagos that is underwater.
Yes, he said Lagos is as a coastal state below sea level with a land area of just 3,575 square kilometers. Yes, and for me, as much as I'm on the same page with the Honorable Commissioner, I want to believe strongly that the level of advocacy about the harmful effects of the single-use plastic, I don't think the advocacy has gone loud enough.
It is not. And if you look at how we do our advocacy in this country, it's a product of, this is a specialized area. Message design is a specialized area. You want to find out first what the people know, what they don't know about it, before you begin to design your messages to address the gaps that you have identified. And it doesn't have to be a commissioner is coming, you're on channels, you're on the rise, you want to be seen as a big, no. Lagos State has rural communities. You have to go down.
We have the Lagos television, we have Radio Lagos, we have Eko FM,
we must involve
we have
them.
traffic radio.
We must involve them.
And we also have grassroots newspapers.
That is it.
As I'm speaking to you, I'm not sure I've seen the adverts on any of the platforms or
except
had
when
the jingles.
When Commissioner Tokunbo Wahab comes on air.
Yes, or when he's on his
yes,
enforcement
that we get to hear
assignment
about
yes.
this. No, see, the people that are affected, the people who use this, mostly they are the grassroots people.
Absolutely.
You talk about straw. Well, big
Some
men,
people won't know that straw is also a single-use plastic.
and if
Even the disposable cup, you know all
yes,
these guys that sell beverages,
of course,
that push these carts.
they are there. They are part of it. Those that are selling food by the roadside.
And even the supermarkets that are giving us, when you buy things that they will give you a nylon.
Sáré fún mi rice 500 kẹfì ẹyin méjì sí, they will just fold it and pack it, you know, at bus stops, at motor parks, at rural area. You just have to go there, sensitize people, send your messages in Yoruba, in Igbo, in Hausa, do face-to-face engagement.
The traders in the markets, they are very much like, if you go to most of the markets in Lagos now,
they are aware of
you can hardly get this single-use plastic. Those that have it are doing it discreetly. So they are not getting even from Lagos, they are getting it from outside Lagos. Elsewhere. So, but I want a situation, we are looking at a situation whereby this ban is for our collective good.
It is.
Because according to environmentalists, they said the single-use plastics, when it gets into the Atlantic Ocean or any river, it takes over 100 years before,
yes,
you know, before it can, how will I put it now, before it dissolves. And when fishes or other aquatic animals, when they get in touch with it, it's a poison to the system. Yeah. So these are fishes or other aquatic animals that we consume. So when the fish I'm eating consumes poison, definitely it transfers the poison. And that is why we talk about cancer and what have you.
That, yes.
So we are on the same page, but the level of advocacy is what I can say.
So government must.
I might be wrong. I don't know.
Cause and effect. Yeah. No, you are not wrong. Government must do more, intensify.
Yes, the campaign,
now,
the sensitization.
In doing so, you don't have to be. When people see value, like money attached to it, that I want to make quick money, I want to make quick money, out of ignorance, the woman selling it discreetly does not know it comes back to affect her health and that of her children.
Relations and what have you.
She doesn't know.
Yes.
He doesn't know.
Yes.
He just wants to make quick money.
Yeah.
Now, can you, in your message design, have it? I'm not saying that is the situation. However, you should find out before you design your messages. Let them know that if it goes back to the ocean, the fishes, all the other aquatic animals, once they come in contact with it, no matter how long, and you are eating fish, and we love to, if you go to Makoko fish market, you go to Ekpe fish market, our people, especially big men, Papa, they love buying, you know,
of course,
seafood.
You know, everybody buys
that is
aquatic animals.
And it comes back to haunt your head. So government must not allow that to happen. It has taken the right step, but the advocacy, so that we don't see people who will take it from. And if this is even the danger, if Lagos bans it, and you are coming, you have people who are working in Lagos and they live in Mowe, and it is not effective in Mowe, in Ibafo, in Shagamu, and they are coming and they've bought rice inside the
nylon.
They are coming to dispose it in Lagos. So,
and even the population of Lagos alone is also tells you the level of waste that we produce
every day. So government must go beyond even stopping at Lagos. Yes, Lagos is
it's a national policy now.
It's however, it affects one because of closeness.
Yes.
So there is nothing stopping even the Lagos state government to go
collaborating with
Lagos
State,
Ogun State, and say, let us do this, so that as we won't have a leak hole from Ogun. If we say don't do it in Lagos, if Ogun State closes its eyes to it, If people are coming from
the effects.
now from Akute here, from Aju,
Even from Songo.
so from Songo
Ijaye.
and Co.
Yeah.
And if those things will find their way
into
back to
yes,
Lagos
yes.
and into the
And you know our water channels is interlinked.
So government cannot just fold it out. Yes, it has taken the right decision, but it has to go a notch higher than what it is doing now.
Yes.
Increase the
awareness. Yes.
The awareness must, be higher than what,
yes,
what it is
because
now
I want a situation.
I
want a situation whereby I'm looking at, as we are speaking, I was just imagining in my mind. I want a situation whereby, as a Nigerian, if I go to a party and you start serving me, you start giving me those straw, or I go to a club, I can easily call a number and say, look, they are breaking the law here. So, because of the, I'm looking at a situation whereby if the advocacy is top notch, the citizens themselves will be the watchdog. People selling it, we know is bad business. So if they are manufacturing it in a corner, yes, and they are not yet been uncovered, they will know that people will give information out and government will chase you and arrest you.
Communication is really difficult. It takes time for communication to be effective. So the frequency must be higher than what it is. The information itself must be well crafted so that people see the health implication of that thing. Yeah. It is not just about you don't want us to make money. No. Government is not saying don't make money. You can make money in other areas. But if we continue like this, it comes back to us to hurt our heads and all. So we cannot allow that. So government must let them know what they stand to benefit from not using or selling those
single-use plastics.
It should not. So government must and partner with the neighboring Ogun State, so that as you are doing your own in Lagos, Ogun State is also doing its own, so that they don't find their way through the back door back to Lagos.
Thank you very much, Richard. Well, you have spoken well, and we just hope that the remaining days before the enforcement begins, because it will not be impossible that even in enforcing the laws, some fake enforcement officers will be out there
for sure
to fleece unsuspecting traders. Yeah. If we put up platforms that people can easily access and invite the security agencies or the Ministry of Environment, it's a good one, but the advocacy needs to be addressed. We have not. I'm not sure the awareness is top notch the way one would expect, so that the people themselves will be the messengers of this enforcement, and anybody will get to know that, look, the people themselves are ready to enforce this law. Well, we want to go on a short break. You are still watching the conversation coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned.